Welcome back to Virtually AWA. We ended last week's show with the news that they would have a 6-person match this week, and if they won this match, Renegade, they would get a shot at the tag team titles soon. So we'll find out later in the show if they've been successful or not. But we begin the show with a backstage segment with Monty Bird and Foxcatcher. Monty Bird goes up to Foxcatcher and asks if he can challenge him for the British title. Foxcatcher has been doing an open challenge recently, and now his friend, member of the Fox's Freak Show, wants a shot at the title. Foxcatcher, of course, says yes, so next week we will see Monty Bird taking on Foxcatcher for the AWA British Championship. This gets a 25 segment rating. It got the crowd hotter, and the angle got the show off to a strong start. Next up, we have that 6-person match between Renegade and Connie Steel Industries. Rio, Soulkiller Hydrosis against Connie Steel, Mike Cash and Tony Pacino. In a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, Renegade defeated Connie Steel Industries when Rio pinned Connie Steel with a fisherman neckbreaker. This gets a 25 rating once again. The strongest person in the match was Mike Cash, who got a rating of 30. Elsewhere, all the rest of them were over 20, so that's decent enough. The match got the crowd hotter. As for the road agent, Barnsley Brawler, probably could have done a better job of putting the match together. But nonetheless, 25 rating, solid from him. And we roll on with the show. Next up, following the match, Rio grabs the mic as Connie Steel and her 2 cronies take up off the ramp. Rio grabs the mic and says, "We've beat you once, we can do it again. So next time, when the titles are on the line, Renegade are the new champions." So Rio there putting a threat out against Connie Steel and her Industries. 28 rating, solid from Rio on the microphone here, as she bigs up her team and celebrates their big win to get a title shot coming up soon here on British Wrestling Weekly. This gets 28 as I said, so very good segment. Next up, we have an angle in the backstage with Nick Flag and Millie McKenzie. Nick Flag finds Millie McKenzie getting ready. He says, "I will like to offer my services to help train you and become a future champion here in AWA. I helped Dickie Bowen become a better wrestler. I want to do the same for you. I've noticed how hard you work around here, and I want to give you the chance to become a champion. Obviously, you didn't do too well in the Peggy Lee Classic, but I think I can turn you around and get you back on track." Millie McKenzie gives him a look, says, "Thanks, but no thanks." She walks off. And Millie McKenzie, being her own person, she does not want to get involved with Nick Flag. Nick Flag is a good guy, but Millie McKenzie is not having any of it. This gets a 23 rating. The announcing gave the segment a boost, as did the colour commentary. And Styx could have done better as a road agent. So both our road agents, alright, but they could be better. Obviously, we're not got the best of the best because we're not a massive company, but hopefully they improve as the show develops. And then in our main event, we have Athena Furie, the #1 contender for the Women's Championship, taking on Nicole Matthews, the veteran from Canada. In a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, Athena Furie defeats Nicole Matthews in 8 minutes and 15 seconds by pinfall. This gets a 25 rating. Nicole Matthews with a 28, Athena Furie with a 24. And Athena Furie and Nicole Matthews have pretty good chemistry, and it lifted the match as a result. 25, a solid way to end this week's show. Let's see how that does overall. 26 rating for the show. That's very good. We built up nicely as the show developed. The story develops. We're going to see that next week on the show. Will be, yes. Next week on the show, so on Monday, we will see Millie McKenzie in action. We will also see Foxcatcher, of course, taking on Monty Bird for that British Championship. And our women's champion, Killer Kelly, will take on Alex Windsor. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another episode as we continue Virtually AWA. Thank you for watching.